Hello YouTube, and what is up? This is Ben Warney, aka Mr. Metronome, here for another draft on the Lords of Limited YouTube channel. As a reminder, if you enjoy our content, please click that like, subscribe button and or leave a comment in the comment section, and all of that helps us out here. So diving into pack one, pick one, we've got Fiery Emancipation as our rare. Don't love this, 3 triple red. If a source you control would deal permanent damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage to that permanent or player instead. It's fine. I have had less than stellar experiences with it. It's powerful when it works, but I think it's narrow enough that I don't want to start with it here. For me, it's between Enthralling Hold, the control magic that can only target a tapped creature, and Shock. And I think the upside on Enthralling Hold is high enough that I want to take it here over Emancipation and Shock. Nothing else in the pack really stands out to me. Next best card is probably, I don't even know, Cetizen Training maybe? Canopy Stalker? A lot of filler. So Enthralling Hold, get on in. All right, we've got some good options here for our next pick. Holy cow, this pack is stacked. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 first pickable cards here. I think I'm going to be on Llanowar Visionary with Enthralling Hold. It's close with Face Fetters. Face Fetters is a little awkward in that blue-white really wants you to be aggressive. And starting off with 2 removal spells there feels a little weird. And I do think blue-green is the best home for Enthralling Hold because you can ramp into it. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to just take Drowsing Pteranodon and try to beat down, though. I think there's a lot of ways you could go here. I'm actually going to take Face Fetters, I think, as the best card in the pack, just on like a raw power level. That was a difficult pick. The other thing that's a consideration there is there's 3, like the top 3 green commons in Visionary, the Drowsing Pteranodon, and Hunter's Edge, which is also a little awkward. So here we've got a choice between like Shipwreck Dowser as the clear best card, I think, and Chandra's Magmut or Mistral Singer. I think I'm going to take Shipwreck Dowser. I don't love starting my draft off with a 4 and 2 5s in best of 1, but this lets us pivot off Face Fetters if we want to towards blue-red. It also, if we stay blue-white, lets us maybe do like the rare blue-white controlling build with Swift Response. Swift Response plus Shipwreck Dowser is pretty big game, so I'm going to take the Dowser here. All right. Not a lot going on here, so best card in the pack is Warden of the Woods, 4 GG for a 5/7 Vigilance. When it becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you draw 2 cards. There's also Truffle Snout as a good speed bump, and then Capture Sphere if we wanted to stay blue. I'm low enough on Capture Sphere that I don't like it here. Warden of the Woods or Truffle Snout. I think I'm going to take Warden of the Woods for the upside. I think if green is flowing and we do get some Llanowar Visionaries, we will be very happy with Warden of the Woods. And obviously if we could trade Face Fetters for that Llanowar Visionary, we would, but hindsight's 2020, and I think that was a very, very tough pick. All right, and here I think we're going to take a Truffle Snout. So rare and uncommon and 2 commons missing. Not a lot to be gained here signaling-wise. Chandra's Magmut is good, but not good enough that I want to take it here over Truffle Snout. And I don't think I want Daybreak Charger or Vryn Wingmare with what we've got going on at the moment, so I'm going to take Truffle Snout. Lean a little bit more towards green. All right, tough draft, tough draft. Rare and 2 uncommons missing, so 2 commons are missing out of the pack. We don't need another 5. We don't need Rookie Mistake. So I think we're choosing between like Crash Through and Masked Blackguard here. I think I'm going to take the Crash Through. Don't love this pick at all, but I don't think we really have better options. All right, so clearly I think at this point we can say we're getting cut out of green-blue. And red is coming, but have we picked up on it too late? The answer to that might be yes. Huh. I don't know what to do here. We could take turn to slag and try to get into blue-red. We could take makeshift battalion. I think I'm going to take turn to slag. We don't really have any good options here. All right, and then there's an opt. So this leaves us maybe alive for blue-red. I don't know what other route we were supposed to have taken. Like we had some interesting early picks, but I think those picks were all super close and could have gone multiple directions. And I don't know what we were supposed to do after we settled on like our lane through the first 3 picks and then got shoved this hard out of it. I do still think we can play blue. I'm just not confident that it's going to work out down the road. I guess we take Read the Tides here. We could also take Canopy Stalker. I don't think that pick really matters. Goblin Wizardry is big game. This was the stacked pack. So all of the green cards are gone, or was that pick 2? I can't remember. No, yeah, this is the pack that had all the busted green cards, and they are all gone, and Goblin Wizardry is still here. And I don't think I want to be green that much, and I don't love Goblin Wizardry in a controlling blue deck, but I think it's good enough here that we take it. And who's to say that we're control already? I mean, that's a little early to be declaring that. And again, I think we take Valorous Steed here. We just want to leave ourselves options to go down as many roads as possible right now because we have no good plan. So I think this is better than Read the Tides or Dismal Backwater. Like just in case we open some insane white card or something. And I think we take Epitaph Golem here because it's playable in any deck. Take a Rookie Mistake for the board. And another Epitaph Golem. If we really want to churn through our deck, we will be able to. Okay. So, not the pack that we were hoping to open. Could take Hobble Fiend as a red 2-drop. We could take Feet of Resistance as a good white card, but that's not great in general with everything that we've got. Could take Hunter's Edge. I think I'm off green at this point with how much green that we passed and it all getting snapped up. I think I'm supposed to just take Hobble Fiend, as bad as that feels, and try to put red-blue together. It feels like the best option given the cards that we have. Okay. Feeling pretty good about that decision. So now I think we take Rousing Read and we hide these 2 cards and our deck looks like this, which is not the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it's also not horrible. And then we maybe could wheel a Crash Through if we are very lucky. But I do like Rousing Read as a pickup here. Okay, Ghostlight is another 5-drop or Magma as a 2-drop out of this pack. I mean, Ghostlight's a much better card, but we just need 2s, I think. So I think we just take the Magma. It's a tough pick, but I think Magma is the right pick here. Blue-red, if you're not careful, can really get glutted on 4s and 5s. Okay, so looking like we did make the right decision here about what route to go down based on what we passed and things like that. Rain of Revelation's a good card, not a great card. Hobble Fiend's a 2. I think I just want Mistral Singer as a 3-drop. That's fine, but not great. And then we're thrilled with any of these wheeling. Yeah, I think I like Mistral Singer here. I've been impressed by 9 lives as a rare out of the sideboard. I have not main decked it yet, I don't think. Okay, so Waker of Waves or Thrill of Possibilities. Neither of those is great for us. What's the best? I don't know. We're sort of halfway in between aggro and control, which is a really bad place to be with blue-red. And Waker doesn't really belong. I think the upside's high enough that we take it over Thrill, though. Is that even true? No, I'm going to take Thrill. Ooh, I do like Blue Sanctum. Okay, I also like Crash Through and Burn Bright. Blue Sanctum is pretty sweet if we get a Red Sanctum. It's probably cute rather than good. We only have the one Goblin Wizardry. I think I'm going to take another Crash Through. I don't think Blue-Red really wants to do the Sanctum thing. I'm going to take Crash Through. And assume, hope that we're going to get more Goblin Wizardries and maybe pick up a Burn Bright. Spellgorger Weirds would also be gas. So we're missing a lot of pieces for this deck to be good. We have no Shocks. We have no Scorching Dragonfires. Mistral Singer is a nice pickup here over Frantic Inventory and Calm Waters. So this makes the fact that we picked that Crash Through in the opt pretty aggressively a lot better. We would prefer that this were Spellgorger Weird, but Mistral Singer does a fine job of impressioning a Spellgorger Weird, doing an impression of. I do think Mistral Singer is worse in Best of One just because it's such a terrible blocker. All right, we take an Arcanist here. That will help our Turn to Slag and our Read the Tides if we keep those in the deck. I think it's better than Tome Anima. So Arcanist, get on in. Yikes, that's a late Deathbloom Thallid. I think we just want Lofty Denial or Wall of Runes. I actually don't hate Lofty Denial. I think I want Lofty Denial more than I want Wall of Runes. It's another spell to get into the yard. We could take a Swiftwater Cliffs, a Protege, or a Pitchburn Devils here. Protege would be nice if we get a Tutelage in pack 3. I don't want Pitchburn Devils, and I don't care about the dual land, so I think I just want Teferi's Protege. Megalodon, sure. Keep shipping that black along. Wow, we wheeled Reign of Revelation. Get in my deck. Read the Tides for the sideboard. And a Tome Anima into the sideboard. All right, so we got there, sort of. I mean, we've got we're gonna make a deck. The question is, how good is it gonna be? Like, are we gonna get cut in pack 3? Because blue dried up in pack 3, white dried up. I don't know. Hopefully we debated a bunch of people into drafting green. Ooh, this is tough between Tome and Spellgorger Weird. Tome is absurd. But I almost think our deck wants Spellgorger Weird more, and then we've got a chance of wheeling Goblin Wizardry. Spellgorger Weird makes so many of our mediocre cards a lot better, and I don't think we're necessarily going to have the mana to dump into Maze Mind Tome in this deck. Like, this card's nuts. Don't get me wrong. I think where our deck is at, though, that Spellgorger Weird is more important. So I'm going to take Spellgorger Weird. Yikes. Conclave Mentor, Hunter's Edge, and Pride Malkin. So, going to be hooking up our green neighbors. Going to be a Tolarian Kraken for me here. This card is a house and is going to be good in like a mid-rangey blue-red deck like this. It's going to let us turn the corner and play offense and close the game out. I like this at the top of the curve. Holy green. Wow. Okay, so Primal Might and Conclave Mentor here. We don't really have an opportunity to splash Primal Might at the moment. I think if we were to randomly get a couple dual lands, though, the upside is higher than having another Thrill or a Wall of Runes in the deck. So I'm going to take Primal Might here and put it in the sideboard and not forget about it. Could have had Blue Sanctum, Red Sanctum. I don't think that's quite good enough. Another Spellgorger Weird is a very good pickup here over Rousing Reed. So just a little unlucky with how the packs broke there, maybe. But I do like Spellgorger Weird. All right, and here we've got a choice between Burn Bright and Unsubstantiate, I think. Don't love the Capture Sphere. And again, really suffering from not having a Shock or a Dragonfire. Unsubstantiate kind of does an impression of those cards, but not really. I do think Unsubstantiate's what we want, though. I would play a Burn Bright if we wheel it. Holy Conclave Mentor Batman. So this is tough that we're seeing busted cards like this pick 6. So if there's a green-white drafter in our pod here, it's probably one of these people. Although white was not, we didn't pass a lot of white. So I don't know. But clear roaming Ghostlight for us here, I think. And another Dowser. The problem is Dowser's not even that good in this deck, which is just a huge bummer. I mean, I think we're taking it, but it is not great here. Elite Alpine Houndmaster as well. Okay. I mean, I'm going to take Sanctum here, and if we get the red Sanctum back, I will do that, I think. Take a Protege here over a Führer. We're not quite beat down enough that we want a Führer the Bitten. Goblin Arsonist we could just play as a defensive card. Deathbloom Thalad's flying around the table. Alright, we didn't get there on the splashing for the Primal Might, but I do not hate a Wishcoin Crab here. Bone Pit Brute, sure. Looking like we're not getting that red Sanctum back, unless it's this pack. All right, Burn Bright or Capture Sphere? I think this deck wants a Burn Bright more than it wants a Capture Sphere, and I think we will play the Burn Bright, honestly. Capture Sphere is pretty mediocre. All right, let's get lands out of here. Goblin Arsonist out. I think. Arcanist, I don't. It's okay. It's not great. Arcanist is on the chopping block. Let's make a chopping block pile over here. Teferi's Protege is out. I like the crab. I don't love the wizardry. Like maybe we cut wizardry and Burn Bright and run it like this. And we're a little more controlling. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Our deck just didn't quite get there. Like blue-red without Shocks and Dragonfires is not a good deck, I don't think. But I don't think we have a way to give ourselves any more direction than this. And Dowser is a 3/3, like 6-mana draw card or whatever. It's not the worst. We can rebuy Unsubstantiate. Rebuying Rain really would let us pull ahead. So I think this is where I want to be with 17 lands. Could also play Arsonist for some defensive speed. Is that better than Read the Tides? I think so. Yeah. And then we've still got Rain as like a huge card draw sink. I think I like that. And then the Arcanist is just not great in the deck, and I think I'm okay with that. I mean, it's still fine. Not great, not terrible. So what do we want as far as lands? It looks like 9 in favor of blue. Eight, like that. Boom, and we'll see you in the rounds. All right, we've got a keep here in round 1. Fine hand. We need to hit some land drops. We've got Opt and Crash Through to help us do that. I do think we're going to lead on Goblin Arsonist, though, just to get in some early damage and or some early blockage. All right, now I want to hold up Lofty Denial, I think. And then we've got a choice between Lofty Denialing or Opting. See if our opponent plays a 2. And depending on what it is, we might not even counter it. We might just opt in response. Tavern Swindler. I don't think I care about that. I think I just want to opt here. And I do think I want to draw land. Ooh, that's a nice draw. So let's Hulk Smash. And play a Spellgorger Weird. Now we're kind of in business. Hope our opponent doesn't have Grasp of Darkness. If they don't, I think we're in great shape here. Because we can crash through next turn, attack with a Spellgorger Weird, and hold up Lofty Denial. Okay, I like this. No blocks. That's unfortunate. All right, we've got another one, though, so that's good for us. And again, I still think we want to trade 2 for 1 here if they want to attack with Tavern Swindler again. It looks like they might be missing a color of mana, which is not great for them. Okay, so I think we crash through here. All right, found a Rousing Reed. I think we will leave the Arsonist back on blocks now. Hopefully our opponent slams a 5 and we get him with Lofty Denial. That would be sweet. Try to Finishing Blow my Spellgorger Weird. I triple dog dare you. Blood Glutton. We'll also happily Lofty Denial that. Pretty busted tempo swing there. And I think we're just going to run out Mistral Singer rather than Rousing Reed our Spellgorger Weird. Because we don't want to go all in on that card yet till we know if they've got Finishing Blows and or Grasps of Darkness. All right, opponent does block. And now they don't. All right. And then let's run out of Mistral Singer. It's tempting to Rousing Reed while we need lands. But I think the way our opponent gets back in the game is a removal spell and us not having enough pressure. And so I'd rather get more pressure down on the battlefield. All right. This is tricky. Feels like a Finishing Blow. But there's not much we can do about that, so let's jam. Not a Finishing Blow? An Alchemist Gift maybe or something? Yeah, okay. So this is good. We crush our opponent here with Unsubstantiate. Oh no, I should have just... No, because they can recast the Alchemist Gift. Okay. I always forget that you can return this spell with Unsubstantiate. I need to like make myself pause and think through all the options. There's a lot of options on Unsubstantiate. Are they thinking about grasping here? Or just whether they want to flip and gain life? If they're trying to decide whether or not to flip to gain life, I like our spot. Feels like that's, yeah. Wow. Did they win or lose? They lost? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You live by the coin, you die by the coin. All right, see you guys in round 2. You all, excuse me. All right, we're back for round 2. We have a keepable hand, but not great. Is this a keep? I'm on the play. Yeah, I guess it's a keep. It's a pretty rough hand, though. All right, let's go blue. Like, what's going to be awkward? Ooh, that made our hand a lot better. What's going to be awkward is when we play Arcanist, and then our opponent plays a 2, and then we, like, can't profitably block, and we miss Lofty Denial. Like, the problem with this hand is that Lofty Denial is not great. I think we Spellgorger Weird here, and hope our opponent doesn't have a way to push their Pteranodon through this turn. If they do, we are in big trouble. And we are in big trouble. So tempting to hold up Lofty Denial there, but I think that's playing a little too passively. I also should have double blocked. That was bad. Let's go here and smash with Spellgorger Weird. See if they want to block. They do not. All right, so let's hope we nab something with Lofty Denial. No blocks for me, I think. Boo Yizzle. Let's go. Oh, baby. Turn the beat around. That was a bonkers top deck. All right, Magmut Smash in. We'll take the hit from Onake Ogre here, I think, if they attack. Ugh. All right, let's crash through and see what we hit. Land, not the best. I guess, what do we even do here? Guess we just say go and ping them with Magmut. We don't have great attacks with them having Pitchburn Devils. Sure. Don't care about Sky Scanner. All right, damage to you. That is a card. Do we use it here, though? Like, we could kill Onake Ogre. Pitchburn Devils is such a brick wall here. I don't know what's right. I think we... it's tough. I think we hold this, actually. We're not losing right now. And it feels bad to not use our mana, but we just don't really gain an advantage by firing it off. I think we're fine trading 1-for-1 for a little bit. Damage to you. There we go. Okay, now we fire it off. So would have been nice if we had done that last turn, but... So let's turn to Slag Pitchburn Devils, I think. And they can kill any of our cards that they want. Pteranodon down. And then I think we attack with Spellgorger Weird. Maybe we don't even. I don't think we do. We get pretty crushed by a combat trick, although they'd probably be attacking if they had a combat trick. No blocks. Damage to you. What do they have in hand over there? I'm suspicious. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's do that here. Okay. Pitch a land. Smash with the weird. Boom, baby. Damage. Do we have a crash through in the graveyard? We do. Okay, so we can Dowser back crash through next turn. So I think we just play a Spellgorger Weird here. And our opponent is in some rough shape. Portcullis Vine, not going to do it. All right, so let's Dowser back crash through, cast crash through, and win. Boom. 2-0, see all for round 3. All right, we're here for round 3 with a keep, I think, on the back of Thrill a possibility. Another double blue card, not what we wanted to see. Magmut, sure. Another double blue card, not what we wanted to see. We will try to trade Magmuts off here if our opponent makes the attack. If they have a Sure Strike or whatever, good for them. Okay. So I think we Thrill here, pitching Rousing Reed probably. Holy blue cards. All right, and we hit an island. So now we just need to hit another island and then we're in good shape. Mistral Singer's fine. All right, so I think we Arcanist here rather than unsubstantiate Mistral Singer defensively. Opponent opting, sure. Making it rain. That's not good for us. All right, we need to draw island like right meow. And we did. Never didn't have it. So honestly, I think we Enthralling Hold their Mistral Singer. Feels pretty good. And then we can Ghostlight their next play. And hopefully beat them down with flyers. We have to hope they don't have their own roaming Ghostlight. Okay. Kinetic Augur is scary. Not something we really want to bounce, but I don't think we have much choice. Rip. Think I want to get down Tolarian Kraken while the getting's good. No attacks. And we'll take a hit from the Kinetic Augur, but then I think we'll be... Ooh. That's bad. Holy cow, that card's unbeatable. We don't need to pay 1 here. What am I supposed to do against that? Like, I guess our Tolarian Kraken blocks it? So we could douse back Thrill. Play land and hold up Thrill and unsubstantiate. I don't hate that. And then pass. This is going to be a tough game to win. The nice thing is if they go to try to push through... Ooh, that needs to die. If they go to push through here by casting a spell, okay. I think I'm okay taking 5 here. How am I winning this game? Nah, I take it back. I'm not okay with taking 5 here. Okay. I think we decline. And we Ghostlight bouncing the Glide Master. And we say go. This Megalodon is a house. We just have no way to push through, right? Like literal no way to push through that card. Okay, resolves. Can we stay alive and deck our opponent? Possibly. King Glidemaster is going to make that tough. We have turn to Slag for King Glidemaster, though. Bummer that I pitched Rousing Reed. Decline. Let's play you. What are they doing here? Why didn't they replay King Glidemaster? Smash. Damage. And say go. Maybe we just can bully our opponent with Roaming Ghostlight? Mistral Singers, potentially? So I think we opt here. Put that on the bottom. Pay 1. Tap you. Action. Our turn. Decline. Combat. Smash with Ghostlight. So if this didn't have hexproof, you see how good Kraken is once you get it down and stabilize? It just makes your opponent's life really hard. Your life's opponent. Your arch enemy, your life's opponent. Yeah, Reign of Revelation is sort of a reason to hold lands, but I think I'd rather get a land down here. And say go, and then we Thrill, and we can tap down Glidemaster Augur. That's unfortunate. Pitch that. Draw 2. We tap the Augur and the Singer. Wishcoin Crab is embarrassing. Pay 1. Tap you. Action. Pay 1. Tap you. Action. Yikes. Might as well tap the Glide Master. Combat, attack. Play a crab. And I think this is where we lose. I mean, if we keep finding ways to draw cards, maybe? Okay. Tap down you. We're kind of doing it. Kind of. It's a lot closer than I would have thought at the beginning of the game. I do still think we're not favored here. No blocks. Hopefully they don't have a way to pump this. Okay. We get another turn. It's not quite good enough, is it? King Glide Master has gotten me a lot in games like this. All right, so I think we just jam this turn. Hope our opponent doesn't have much. Could also have like held one of these things back on blocks, but we have to double block. I don't know. We're not winning on blocks here. We need our opponent to throw away their King Glide Master. I guess I should have been attacking with Arsonist that whole time. That's a punt, because we would have had a lot more damage on our opponent. That's what we should have done. Holy cow. Because they can't block because the Glide Master dies, and we didn't need the Arsonist on defense. So we could have snuck in more damage and or gotten King Glide Master off the battlefield. So I did throw the game away. That's awkward. Opponent doesn't die here. Brutal. All right. Missed the line. So we're 2-1. We'll see you for round 4. All right, we're back with a keep. Not the best keep in the world, but not the worst. I think we hold Crash through with the Spellgorger Weird. And then next turn we can crash through Rousing Reed and pose a big question to our opponent if we want to. And I think we do. It's a good card. So let's crash through and see what we hit. Another Spellgorger Weird. That makes me want to wait on Rousing Reed. No attacks. And that means our opponent can blow up Rousing Reed with the Brontodon if they want. Ooh, not even since they miss land drops? Okay. So let's do some reading. I think we put it on the smaller one. Maybe that's wrong. Ooh, not wrong? Okay, so let's pitch a mountain, play an island, and smash. Opponent's in a pretty bad spot here. So we bounce the Brontodon. Kill the Visionary, and I think that's just game. Okay. Tolarian Kraken is just going to be totally oppressive here while we're the beatdown. Yep, got him. See you for round 5 and sitting at 3-1. All right, we're back here sitting at 3-1, and we've got a good hand. This is a keep. Play a mountain, and again, we're going to hold this crash through since we have Spellgorger Weird. Pteranodon. Card's scary. Let's ship it. And this is where in best of one, Spellgorger Weird is just a lot worse. Play versus draw. Like, we're just going to get smacked here for a few turns by this Drowsing Pteranodon. Okay. Play Spellgorger Weird, and then we got to hope we hit lands on time for Ghostlight. Ghostlight could get us back in the game. Also would like to draw a mountain so that next turn we can Spellgorger Weird plus Crash Through. Cultivate, okay. Let's hope our opponent doesn't have a Dreadmaw over there. All right, we hit an island. Not the best, not the worst. So let's play another Spellgorger Weird and attack. And next turn we'll Roaming Ghostlight. Please no Dreadmaw, please no Dreadmaw, please no Dreadmaw. That's better for us than Dreadmaw. I think. Is that even true? That's not true, probably. So what do we do here? I think we make it rain. And then play an Arsonist and plan to chump Warden of the Woods with the Arsonist. Holy cow. Deck, please. Next turn, we can Ghostlight plus Crash Through. We also can trade a Weird off of the Pteranodon if we want to. I don't think I want to. I'll put myself dead to a Titanic Growth. Damage to you. Action. Sleepy Boy, okay. So let's Crash Through, see what we hit. Ouch. Not looking great for the home team here. Let's bounce the Pteranodon with the training on it. And no attacks. We've got a double block on the Warden. Or we're dead, that's cool too. All right, so sitting at 3-2, we'll see you for round 6. All right, we're back, and I think this hand is a mulligan on the draw, and this is a keep. And we bottom Lofty Denial, question mark. I think we just bottom Crash Through, honestly. Keep our lands. Go Mountain Go. Being on the draw here is rough against Red-White. Seasoned Hallowblade. Okay, Crab is a good answer to Seasoned Hallowblade. I think we take 3 here when they attack. Would not like to trade Hobble Fiend for no mana. Anointed Chorister, sure. Igneous Cur, okay. This is a little rough. No attacks. All right, I think we block. Cur is going to be the longest term problem. Okay. Drawing a land there would have been pretty nice. I think we block Chorister. Battle Rattle Shaman? How am I supposed to beat that? Ugh. That means Hallowblade gets to punch through our Wishcoin Crab. I don't think we're winning now. We got to start trading for cards in hand. That's just not a winning play, though. I think we take 5. All right. So I think we play crab. And then this time I think we block with the Magmut. And then we hope to draw a land for Enthralling Hold. Ugh. Okay. Resolves. Means Battle Rattle Shaman will also punch through the Wishcoin Crab. It's going to be a tough game to win. Opponent knows what's up. Let's block. All right. Concordia Pegasus down. Come on, Enthralling Hold. All right. So we're sort of doing it now. Sort of. We would really be doing it if they hadn't gotten that counter on the Battle Rattle Shaman. So we're going to go to 1 here and maybe stabilize. Because we will block the Chorister and take 7 from the Acolyte and the Battle Rattle Shaman. Or we die. So close. All right, that was no qualms about losing there. I think we had a fine deck. Our deck was not great. So I think if you put a Shock and a Scorching Dragonfire in our deck, it's like whatever it is now. It's maybe like a C+ now. I think it goes to like a B-, B. Probably a solid B if you put a Shock and a Scorching Dragonfire in here over our 2 worst cards. I think 3/3 is maybe slightly below average. Like I'd expect this to go 4/3 or 5/3 maybe, but we faced some tough opponents. I think we played well, other than not attacking with the Goblin Arsonist that one game. But we also are a little bit in the middle here as far as like a plan, which is also not a great place to be in best of 1 I found. But hope you enjoyed the video. It was a tough draft, and I think we did a good job navigating it. So catch you next time. And as a reminder, if you enjoyed yourselves, please click that like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comments section, and we'll see you around. Bye, YouTube.